give you a raise. What's up, buddy? Week 2, NFL in the fucking books. Another episode. Cool in the Wolfgang. I'm Brad.
I'm Wolfgang.
Welcome back, buddy.
We never even practiced that. We just knew that.
Yeah, we don't practice at all.
Yeah.
Like most comics, minimum effort. I rehearsed this bit in my head, not anywhere else. Holy shit, what a weekend. I'm a Dolphins fan, so I'm still on cloud 9. How was your weekend, bud?
I wish I was a Dolphins fan.
Oh,
man, that's saying something.
Yeah, it's the first time I've been excited in a very long time. I mean, the stats, dude. Tua, fourth quarter, 13 of 17, 200 yards, 4 touchdowns.
6 touchdowns, 469 yards.
That's right.
Nice.
Bada bing, bada boom. Fucking, you had me at 69, bud. No, first.
You had me at Tua.
I had the. I can't find my Tua shirt. I think somebody stole it even before this game. Good for them, you know. Probably my girlfriend. Dude, stat-wise, first time, second Dolphin player in history of 400-yard, 5-touchdown game, obviously, besides Marino. Also, first time we've had 2 receivers over 150 yards since Mark Clayton and Mark Duper in 1986.
Wow.
Fucking unreal, dude. Unreal. What a game. What a time to be alive. I, like I said, had to change venues, went to a sports bar early, was surrounded by children, and I yelled, "Fuck!" Like, quite a lot in that first half. Let's see, opening
that sounds
kickoff.
like my substitute teaching.
I think you were probably just, I got head. Oh, man. Dude, what a game. I had to change venues, and then the place I went, which
I thought
is
you were going
called...
to say I had to change underwear. But
I probably should have done that, too, because we shit our pants in the first half. And then I went from a cozy sports bar full of children to Triangle Lounge. Do you know T Lounge?
Is that Cheetahs?
No, it's close. It's close. It's close to a place that you DJ at, I'll tell you that.
So it's a children's birthday
So,
party.
yeah, it's either kid's birthday party or strip club. There's no in between here, you fucking creep. No, T Lounge is like the hole in the wall. Like, it's not. It's a dive bar for sure, but it's called it's like Seagate. So that's where like a lot of fishermen and a lot of like just older, fun drunks are.
If there's a hole in the wall, I'm there.
Oh, dude, they had you at Glory Hole. I'll tell you that. I don't care who's on the other side. She's got a tough chin on her. I'll tell you that.
Or him, I don't know.
So I go there, and this is where dreams really go to die. A lot of Rumpelmintz flows here, you know. But I ran into another older guy, knee brace. And I was like, that's my guy. I wish it was on his like right knee, so we could have been like a 3-legged man race. That would be the first time either one of us had moved fast in years. And this dude, big Dolphins fan, crazy. We started talking. FaceTime my dad. It was my dad's wife's 64th birthday. You know what they did? They were in Virginia. Went back to the hotel room with a case of Natural Light and 4 bottles of wine to watch the second half of the Dolphins
Happy
game.
birthday.
Watch me enjoy this one. Shout out to Dad for that, man.
I'm
fucking
amazed
props.
that you were able to tell that story in such detail after
I know.
what happened.
Oh, talking
To
about
the Rumpelmintz.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, I 4 o'clock games are gonna be. That's your forte today, bud.
Right.
Sorry about your kitty cats. Anything fun from your takeaway?
After 420, I don't really.
Yeah,
know.
I feel you, dude.
Yeah. What did I do? Let's see. I went to the gym, and then I afterwards decided to start drinking for the Panthers game, and then the Panthers game started, and I started drinking more heavily because right at the beginning they fumbled the kickoff return, and I'm like, well, they're going to lose, and I was right.
G-Man.
Not a lot to tell other than I got on a pretty good roll there with the White Zombies.
Oh, there you go. Kataba,
I'm not talking
dude.
about Joe Biden.
Yeah. Hey, you are. Your life is sponsored by Kataba. Shout out Kataba every Wednesday.
Free
Trivia.
plug.
7 to 9 with Wolf, baby. Dude, what a great week of games, dude. I mean, we both kind of fucked up a little.
How did we do on
we'll just go through them because obviously I can't count right now. It is 4:20
If we did
here
really
as well.
bad, we can skip that.
Yeah, no, it's all good. We started off with Thursday, man, because we were both all over the place, which was really
Yeah.
nice. You know, it was Chargers at Chiefs. What was it? It
Got
was
that one
29-26, right?
It was 27-24.
Good.
Which I
Good.
think, whatchamacallit on the Pat McAfee show straight up
Nailed it.
called
Bubba
Yeah.
Gub. Shout out Bubba Gubino, Canadian sensation. Also, fins up, baby. Giant Dolphins fan. I was on the Chargers on that one. You were on the Chiefs, but still, fucking great game.
Yeah. Ooh.
Herbert, I mean, do we know? I know he broke a rib, fractured a couple. Any I don't know if he's going to be
Was it
back.
a rib thing? Okay, yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
he
I
got
have no idea.
fucking-
I think Vegas must think he's going to be back. We'll get to the lines later, but
He
unless
got-
they think the Jaguars are terrible. But
He got hit more than a bag of wine in a white lady's house.
I don't think he got hit more than Joe Burrow did.
Dude,
Holy crap,
man.
that guy.
Man, Burrow's offensive line has got to be one of the most disappointing things of this year so
he's-
far.
He's taken the most sacks of any quarterback since
Yeah.
Chad Henne in 2014.
Jesus
I
fucking
think he's taken
Christ.
13 or 14 already.
Was that Chad Henne and the Jags or Chad Henne on the Dolphins? I think that was Dolphins.
It might have been Dolphins.
Yeah, I think it was. God, our quarterback list is worse than the Browns, honestly, almost. But not anymore. We got the only
I
left-handed
don't think
sensation.
you have that honor yet.
Well, I mean,
You've actually had a good quarterback one time.
yeah, we did.
The best
that
quarterback
one
they
time.
have hasn't even played yet, and
Maybe he hasn't even fucking been born yet.
Yeah.
You know, we both had some locks of the week. You had Browns -6.5.
ooh,
I know.
Did I?
Boy, I think everybody thought that was going to be a landslide, and also you're up 14 with 2 minutes to go, and you blow that game to Joe
13
Flacco.
with a minute 55.
Joe fucking Flacco.
Yeah.
He still got it, dude.
Yeah.
37
4
out here still
touchdowns.
fucking slinging.
That 14 points that the Jets scored in the
Yeah.
final minute and a half, most a team has ever scored in the history of the NFL in the final minute and a half. ever.
Jesus Christ, man. That's wild. Well, good. Glad the Dolphins didn't need a minute and a half. Hey, you had the Saints +3.
Also,
Oof.
how does Marcus Lattimore feel this
Oh,
morning?
dude, Mike Evans just bodied that man.
Who
And I
did-
hope his
he-
family wasn't
That
there.
was the greatest. Yes, that was amazing. I have Mike Evans in fantasy. I wasn't even mad about it. I was like, you know what? That was awesome. I should get fantasy points for getting ejected.
Dude, I mean, straight up now. Tell me, do you really want to
By
love
the
me
way,
forever?
he is suspended next week.
That's gonna
so
suck.
they-
But-
the Bucks have no receivers now.
Dude, did you see what
Giselle's coming. She's the only one receiving anything.
She's not receiving it from Tom Brady right
Yeah.
now. That is on the rocks. Tom Brady finally looked like a normal human being. I mean, that Saints defense is fucking loaded, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he should have looked like that. But
Jameis
did you
Winston
see?
finally looked like Jameis
Yeah.
Winston.
Did you see? I know, right? Fucking famous Jameis cooking up the interceptions in a deli. Couldn't steal those crab legs, you know. Fucking. What the fuck was I gonna say? Damn it! Talking about Brady looking mortal, but Mike Evans. Did you see the afterwards when his helmet got taken off? They showed like a close up of him. He was like, He said, "It's Tom Brady. What do you want me to do?"
Hey, at least
I
he
mean,
knows.
you protect that man at all costs. Look
Yeah.
at, and then you had Packers -10. Solid, bud. Solid.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah,
That
good.
was one of my
I mean, I
picks.
saw some of that game. I was annihilated by the time they got into the second.
No, I'm
half.
saying I saw them covering. I didn't.
Oh,
watch it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was annihilated too. I
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Dude,
Ooh.
day drinking is NFL and day drinking go together like the. I don't.
Being a Panthers fan and drinking certainly goes together.
Oh, dude, my buddy out west is a Panthers and Browns fan, so he is on real suicide watch right now. I had Giants -2.5, as shitty as that is. I just saw the momentum. I like Dayball. I think they're all buying in. And look at Saquon, dude. I mean, he's back.
He looks good.
I
He looks good.
I hate
On
to
my
say
fantasy
this.
team.
I had Pats -1
We were both right there.
covered.
Yeah.
We fucking covered. But then these were my locks, and then I lost the Bengals, baby. How the fuck do the Bengals lose to Cooper Rush?
God,
Cooper
I think
Rush.
We both picked the Bengals, and honestly, I heard a guy make a good point. A professional bettor. He says, "Hey man, anytime you have a backup quarterback in the first game, the team always like raises its level so much." And yeah, I feel like they just had a good game plan early on. In
I mean,
Cincinnati.
when did you seen the Cowboys be well coached in the fucking forever?
Yeah,
you know?
not by Mike McCarthy.
No, exactly. That he's gonna bring some watermelons in,
They
boys.
won that game in walk-off fashion.
I know, dude.
a
It was
hell of a
unreal.
game.
And he
was a
got
hell
it.
of a game.
Dude, he played his ass off. Like,
Yeah.
that's the crazy part. Cooper Rush comes in there, pulls a Dak, while Dak pulls a Romo, you know, and just starts getting fucking banged up later in his career.
Who, by the way, was the color guy for that game.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
even better. Dude, they
Doesn't
couldn't have.
Tony Romo always look like he just smoked a fat blunt right before he gets on?
Yeah.
His eyes are
That's why I
never
like him,
open.
dude.
Yeah.
I like Romo a lot because I think he's always in the pocket because he's high. You know, he might be on Delta 8. Who knows? I mean, they were in Texas, so I would not smoke weed in Texas. There's a lot of things I would not do. I mean, if I lived there,
probably
I'd
not
find a
even
way. But there is no fucking way. When we drove
I
across
could
the
smoke a
country,
tumbleweed. That's
yeah. So as shitty as this is to say, after me being the biggest Dolphins fan, like I said, I was on the Chargers, you were on the Chiefs. Great Thursday night game, probably my favorite game of the week. I mean, Arizona and Vegas has got to be in that conversation too, right?
That was the craziest game.
That's the only
without
game
a
I
doubt.
remember from
I
fucking
think it
4
went from
o'clock.
everybody wanted to fire Cliff Kingsbury
Yeah.
to everybody now wants to fire Josh McDaniels.
I mean, that's an unfortunate 0-2 because they were in both of those games.
Yeah.
You know, but you on the Dolphins, baby, and I fucking love it.
I picked them to win.
I
too.
know. I know. And I should have, but I hadn't, you know, I know
wasn't
the Ravens.
feeling that way in the fourth quarter.
Dude.
After Lamar Jackson ran for whatever long touchdown that was, I was
Didn't
like,
even
well,
touch him.
I was-
79 yards,
yeah,
fucking
ooh,
non-touch.
man.
He
looked
gained
like it was UVA all over again.
Dude, he was, I mean, he gained 18 pounds of muscle in the offseason, and it fucking shows, dude. That dude balled yesterday. I mean, our defense was asleep in the first half or the whole game. I don't know.
I don't know. I
Or
think
Lamar is just that fucking good right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that one pass he had to Bateman on that post,
Threaded.
dude, cannon, like a laser. That was the best thing I've seen. Bless you.
No
So I
cough
mean,
button.
for me, hey, I'll take an L for my Dolphins to take a W.
Yeah.
I'm okay
So
with
you
that.
were hedging.
I
get
dude,
it,
I was
get it.
hedging, fucking, dude. Me and my dad FaceTiming in a bar, just yelling is what this game is about, baby. It's good to be back, Dolphins. We're 2-0. We're probably not going to do great for the rest of the year, but fuck it, who cares? We got the Bills next week. That's a tough one, bud. Jets at Browns. What a fucking surprise. What a fucking surprise. Jacoby
Again.
Brissett actually played really well. I was kind of blown away.
The Browns actually played pretty well.
Yeah.
Like they rushed for almost 200 yards. Nick Chubb was a stud. He had 3 rushing touchdowns.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, but again, another guy, professional bettor. After we made our picks, he was like, you know what? Good week to pick the Jets because, hey, they're back. You know, their backs are against the wall. Joe Flacco. Let's see what happens. I
Man.
was shocked by that game. I thought the Browns were going to roll by 20.
I said the same
Yeah.
thing. I mean, when you're up 14 with 2 minutes to go, you know, you're supposed to win that game. So another one that we were a little wrong on. Commanders at the Lions, -2.
That game was never close.
Oh, dude, the Lions were fucking spanking. How about that Hutchinson kid with 3 sacks? Is fucking a
He
rookie.
looked like the real deal.
He looked
First
like,
round pick.
yeah, T.J. Watt, Michigan boy. I mean, dude, I loved it. The Commanders, I didn't get to see, you know, a lot of that game because I was a little busy, you know, sucking the Dolphins' dick.
I just kept seeing Amon-Ra St. Brown score
Oh,
on my
dude,
fantasy team. I was
unfucking
like, what is
believable.
going on?
What the hell's going on out
I
here?
tell you, the Lions, man, 425 total yards.
Jesus. DeAndre
They
Swift
were
looked good.
leading 22-0.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 29-21 at one point in
Yeah.
the game, but
Where did it finish off? 29,
It was
27?
final score. I was I wrote it down here. It was 30. I think 38-27 or something. 39-29 or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dude, good smacking for them.
Yeah.
The Lions deserve it. You deserve a
I'm
good
not even
team.
mad that I
Yeah.
didn't pick the Lions.
Honestly-
Lions look like they're going to be a fun team to watch.
They are, man. I mean, DeAndre Swift is a stud, dude. That
Yeah.
kid's fucking quick, too. I like watching him. St. Brown's coming into a superstar status. And Goff, we forget, has still been to a Super Bowl, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, Bucks.
He had a great game.
Yeah.
4 touchdowns.
Dude, Hawkinson, I mean, they got talent, man. They got a lot of talent. It's about putting it all together, dude. They finally, Dan Campbell, man. I fucking love him, dude. Biting knees, getting out of here, playing some D, getting a W for Kid Rock or Detroit or whatever they have. Like we said, Bucks at Saints, dude. I was on the Bucks. You were on the Saints.
Yeah.
Not a bad call, but weird game.
Hey, at one point they were winning 3-0.
Did
I was like, all right, take the points.
you see
Jeez.
Brady like on the sidelines slamming his helmet and
Oh,
shit?
yeah, I saw.
Oh.
Yeah, he was
Oh.
pissed. He
Oh,
was
dude.
pissed. Throws his that little tablet.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll show you Microsoft. So you microaggression to your wife. Was that frowned upon? Oh, God. Are we canceled already? All the allegations
trying
that are
hard
coming. I know. Don't get me wrong. You give me enough booze before any of these because I'm always at 0 when we record these, but one day that's going to stop. Panthers at Giants. Giants -2.5. What the fuck happened, dude?
I mean, Carolina spotted him 6 points right away with 2 fumbles, and you know, Baker, man, that offense, they can't get it to their explosive players enough.
Yeah.
I mean, DJ Moore had barely any targets in the first. He had -2 receiving yards. McCaffrey had a decent game, but I mean, they just don't have any explosive plays. I mean, the one explosive play, touchdown to DJ Moore.
Yeah.
That was the deepest pass they threw. So
Is he just not?
protection was also
I was about
a
to say,
problem.
did he just not have time?
I mean,
I saw some of it.
There
I
was
saw
a couple
some
times
highlights.
where Aquanu got out of position, and they just got to him.
Is he playing left tackle or right tackle?
He's left tackle.
Yeah, fuck, man.
So, and then on the other
Wiki.
side, I mean, Daniel Jones is like he's Jekyll and Hyde.
I
I mean, he throws 4 straight incompletions, and then all of a sudden he just looks like Josh Allen, like just rifling passes. That's kind of what I kind of see out of him. It's like he's like a really inconsistent,
He's got wheels too.
he
Everybody
can move.
forgets that kid can fucking fly.
That's how they won the game.
Because
they had
killed
him in
the time.
backfield,
Yeah.
and he ran it on 3rd down and converted it, and then boom, that was it. So Saquon looked good. Panthers just
It's gonna be a
bad start.
Told you, man. It might be week 9, week 10 before Rule is on complete hot seat to the point where it's Oh, I know. I'm talking about where it's about the time. Because David Tepper, man, you got the richest owner in the fucking league. He is trying to win. Only thing they feel like they can't get a quarterback, but they need something, man. Oh yeah, there you go. But if Lamar Jackson comes there, you guys.
If I were the Ravens, even losing this game, I'd give him like $1 billion.
Dude, yeah. I mean, he wasn't the reason. I'll tell you that. How do you have Tyreek Hill wide open?
He scored 38 points and you lose.
Yeah.
Your defense has some problems.
It's brutal, man. Brutal. So we were both on Pats -1 at the Steelers. I, had the confidence in the Steelers not being a good enough offense to put up. Patriots D is always a Patriots D. I mean, they held the Dolphins to 20 points. So look at that, bitches. I just, Mac can get it together, dude. That's going to be a scary little team.
I mean, Nelson Aguilar.
Oh, I know. What a fucking – that was a bodied.
Yeah.
Bodied that man. That poor guy's parents were there, Like, his family was there, dude. You didn't have to do that in front of them. Yeah. I think the game I definitely didn't see coming, but you were all over them this week. Colts -4 at the Jags, just getting run out of the building. It's the 3rd time they've been shut out in the last 5 seasons. Only team to do it, the Jags.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. I saw some stat, and I think the last 8 times the Colts have played in Jacksonville.
They're 0-8.
0-8.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my God.
Unbelievable,
Jeez.
man.
I mean,
how? But Trevor Lawrence, I guess, looked fucking studly. Christian Kirk.
And James Robinson.
Oh.
I mean, dude, this guy had a torn Achilles.
Yeah. Undrafted.
He's out here
yeah.
just mopping the floor. I mean, he looks awesome.
He was undrafted. He was an undrafted free agent that dominated, ran for 1,000 yards his rookie year and got banged up, then tore his Achilles, and then now he's back, and he was on my bench in fantasy, so I don't feel bad about it at all.
Yeah, 24-0. I mean, if you're the Colts,
it's hit the button right now.
Yeah.
It's
they
hit
didn't
panic.
have Michael Pittman.
You still got Matt Ryan throwing 3 interceptions, and I think he threw for 150 total yards.
Where was
Jonathan Taylor?
in this game?
What the fuck?
He
had
did
9.
nothing.
He had 9 carries for 54 yards, but he started off with 4 for 3 yards in the first half.
Yeah.
And feed that man the ball.
I don't
Get it
care,
out of Matt Ryan's hands.
I don't care how you got to get Jonathan Taylor the ball. Throw him the ball.
Yeah.
Do something. You can't just run him into the back of your offensive line for freaking 3 quarters. I mean, you got to get him involved some way, especially without Pittman.
This is how I know it's a coaching thing, because that offensive line is the most talented and the best offensive line in the league the last probably 7 years running, and now all of a sudden they can't do anything. It's coaching, man. I think Frank Wright is on a boy. Jim Irsay is going to kill him. It might look like Homer Simpson struggling his son. It's going to get bad, and it's going to get real bad. I don't know what their schedule's like next week, but
they are 0-1-1, and they've played the Texans and the Jags, who are probably
the
two of the worst teams in the AFC.
Yeah, and it's divisional games. And if you're not winning your divisional games, what are you going to do when it's when you're playing
the
a
Chiefs?
top tail? Yeah. Oof, about to get. It's buddy.
Yeah.
Hate to see. Falcons at Rams. Rams -10. We were both all over the Rams. Falcons made this a game, dude.
Yeah, they definitely came back in that game. I mean, the Rams did some weird stuff. Cooper Kupp fumbled.
No, I know. Well, I mean, he hasn't fumbled in over a year, which was pretty wild. Did you see that interception that Jalen Ramsey had to settle that game up?
Yes.
That's a grown man right there.
That man, I saw it. That was amazing.
I was very impressed. I mean, the Rams, we obviously saw this coming as a good game. Good for the Falcons to stay in it. And if Cordell Patterson doesn't fucking have that like hand hit some right in the hands, cause a bobble for a pick, get good turn down to a touchdown. Like that changed the whole game.
Falcons are going to have the most interesting, terrible season I think ever.
They have
They're
talent.
tank,
they have
they're
talent
gonna
in
look
weird
good
places.
tanking.
Yeah, they have talent in weird places. Like Drake London finally came through,
he
pretty
had
rad. Had a
He
fucking
had
game. Oh.
USC kid playing
Now-
back home.
Now
at
here's
Coliseum.
here's a real fun one. Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. Good call. Seahawks at Niners. Niners minus 8. Miners
Yeah.
minus 8.5
I was
favorites.
like 8.5, but
Yeah,
that
boy.
game was never.
I kind of saw
competitive.
Geno. I saw the Seahawks not being able to live up after an emotional game like that, short week. Like I just saw that coming. Fucking Trey Lance, dude. Oh
Yeah,
my god,
broken ankle.
that looked so bad.
That
He
was
went to.
really
What the crazy
bad.
part is, did you see he went to get up? And then that's when he crashed to the
Yeah.
ground. So he didn't even fucking feel it. Goes to get up, and then all of a sudden his foot's pointing the other
I
direction.
feel so bad for him.
Yeah,
but
man.
I mean, the 49ers are better
Well,
this year without him. for
Honestly,
sure.
I think it takes all the pressure off. So now they don't have all this like cloud hanging over you. Jimmy G's already taken you to a fucking NFC Championship game, and it's Jimmy G. He's been to a
He's
Super
been to
Bowl.
a Super Bowl.
Super
That's
Bowl
why he
with
was
him. I
leading
forgot.
in that game.
Yeah, God,
Yeah,
man,
Jimmy
he
G,
was. Took him
I mean,
against the
he-
Chiefs.
He looked great. They still don't even have their Hall of Fame tight end playing.
Yeah, I know,
They
dude.
don't have,
Kittle's
you
got his
know,
groin.
Their
Mitchell,
star
their running back.
is hurt. I mean, and they still rush for almost 200 yards with Jeff Wilson Jr. I mean, jeez.
I mean, Shanahan, dude, it's scheme, and that's why I love McDaniel coming from that. I mean, we're down 28-7, and McDaniel just starts slinging the fucking rock.
Dude.
And, boy, balls of steel.
Mike
balls.
McDaniel, man.
Did you see fucking Tyreek Hill's press like little thing after on field? He's like, "Yeah, man, they're gonna need a wheelbarrow for Mike McDaniel and Tua carry all this boatload of money they're about to get around and their cojones." My man,
Dude,
I want to
Tyreek,
smoke weed with
no
Ty.
apologies from Tyreek Hill.
Bro.
He is, dude.
I want to smoke weed with that man.
It's kind of funny, like
so bad.
That's like been a great divorce so far.
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs still look good without Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill still looks good without the Chiefs.
Sometimes they both win, dude. And the best part is we didn't give up anything. No trade, no bullshit. I mean, we lost our first round pick next year, so that's cool. Yeah, good for us for trying to get Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, fucking
Well,
stupid.
I don't blame you. Shit.
Hey man, I like where it's got us where we're at. We're looking okay right now. This is a wild one, dude. We were kind of talking about it before. Bengals were -7 at the Cowboys. Cooper Rush, weird game for poor Bengals offensive line right now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like at one point in the game, I thought the Bengals were going to come back. After Dalton Schultz fumbled and everything. And
They got it back. They tied the game. It was 17-all, and then they put it in Cooper Rush's hands to win, and he did.
and he did it.
Fucking props to that, man. What was your props bet, or did you have like what your guy was saying, like on backup quarterbacks?
Oh yeah. He was Cooper Rush. Yeah, he was talking him up.
Dude,
Yeah.
we both
That
lost
was
that game.
Yeah, I was shocked.
Yeah. Didn't
Man.
see it coming. I mean, well, this is Super Bowl hangover, man. It's a real fucking thing.
It
you
is a
lose the Super
thing.
Bowl, and it's really tough the next year.
The
Expectations.
good thing for the Bengals is everybody in the AFC North lost yesterday.
Yeah.
So
that's
they're
true.
not
Fuck.
really out of it. I mean, there's still plenty of time. But
I mean, they were 4th place in the division and then won the division, halfway through the season last year, and then went to the Super Bowl. So, I mean, don't count them out. They have to. All it takes, keep fucking Burrow from fumbling or turning the ball over. Keep him upright, and that team is dangerous.
I don't know what they got to do offensively, though, to get him protection.
Joe
I mean,
Mixon,
he-
you're going to have to run the ball. You're going to have to do something, man.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, they got 5 new linemen for a reason. And some of them, I mean, Kappa was a Dolphin a couple years ago. Then he was a Raven. I mean, that's a solid move. I mean, they paid big money, man. This was a wild one. Didn't see this one. Texans at Broncos. You were on the Texans, +10.
Well, it was so many points, and
Yeah.
I think what we can start to see with Broncos is they might have a problem at coach. They don't have a good
100%.
coach.
Dude, did you see that they had to yell out the play count? So the play clock, the fans, 4, 3, 2. Like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, it's bad.
It is so bad. That's probably
Yeah.
the worst communication I have ever seen in this game. Like, it is bad, dude.
I don't put as much of it on Russ because I mean he's getting the most out of what they're doing play call wise, but the play calling's been bad. They can't score in the red zone. I mean the defense has been
Dude,
fine.
they had 4. They
know?
called 4 pass plays again on the 1 yard or on the 1 yard line after fumbling twice. Like, at least do half and half. At least still run the ball. You got Javonte, And you got fucking Melvin Gordon. You got two big-bodied,
Yeah.
fucking bruising running backs, and you're playing this like shotgun zone run up the middle.
They
Like,
also
what the
have
fuck are you doing?
Great tight ends.
Yeah, dude,
I mean,
Noah
they
Fant and
drafted
that,
one. Well, they don't have Noah Fant. Noah
That's
Fant
right, he
was a
got
part of the
traded.
trade,
No, it
but
was
they
the,
had Alberto,
oh,
and then they
that's-
have Beck, the guy whose name we can't say.
Yeah, no. Oh, but no,
It's-
not gonna work
my
here
goodness,
anymore.
but, it's just been like bad play calling. Clearly, Nathaniel Hackett's in over his head. You know,
I mean,
he
dude.
was. Yeah, I mean,
Dude.
come on.
I mean,
Really
his
bad.
he had to apologize last week, and he actually. When is the last time you saw a coach come out afterwards and be like, "Well, this was my logic, my bad," and then just go the other way on it? Usually, you fucking die on your shield, you know. Wild. So Russ cooked a little, you know.
He
Russ
was pretty.
he made bologna sandwiches.
Yeah.
I mean,
he made snack packs.
dude, snack
Yeah.
packs. We were both on the Cardinals, dude, at the Raiders -5. The wildest 2-point conversion I've
with
ever seen
8
in my
minutes
fucking
to
life.
go in the game,
Yeah.
it wasn't looking good for us. But,
25. He scores it. It was like what, 25-6 or 25-7,
23-7.
23-7.
With 8 minutes left.
And then fucking Kyler scores, and then not only that, has the longest 2-point conversion of all time
It was a 20-second play.
for 2 yards.
Yeah.
And he drops back. He's on the 15. You know, like he dropped back 15 yards. Like, fucking, well, you take a
Like,
20.
everybody get out of the way.
He's like, I took a 20-step drop, came around this way, did left. I would love to see how many miles he ran.
I would
in
love
that
to be the
game.
play-by-play guy.
Right.
And Kyler Murray runs all the way back to his end zone. Then he runs around more, runs around again. He makes a guy miss. He makes another guy miss. He's going to go all the way. Oh, it's a touchdown. 2-point conversion, I mean.
Yeah. He was just pretty much Bo Jackson from Tecmo Super Bowl. That's pretty much the only way
Or
I can
Vic
fucking
from
describe
Madden.
it. Oh, dude, I remember that Madden 05. What a
He
great
was
time
on
to
the
be
cover.
alive.
Ooh.
Oh, that was the skill stick, or like we
Yeah,
could
hit
hot route
stick,
everybody
yeah.
up. It was the offensive one. The next year was the defensive one with Ray Lewis. I remember those days. Those fucking glory days. Dude, but Cardinals fucking saved Cliff Kingsbury, like you said
I think
before.
They definitely did.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're going to look okay. And if they can just imagine D-Hop coming back, too. I mean, they're going to have some fucking offense. They're going to have some weapons.
And Rondell Moore, I think.
I know, man.
is
He's been
still
hurt.
out.
He's also on the bench of my fantasy, just
I don't
waiting
know what
around.
happened to James Conner in that game.
I didn't either. I
think he got banged up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure because at one point I saw Eno Benjamin and Darrell Williams. In the
Oh,
game,
my God.
so.
Thank God we got Chase Edmonds from them. They would be so good on that team. And final one, last night, Packers -10. The Bears at the Packers. You were all over the Pack on this one.
Yeah.
I thought the Bears were going to make it a game because, I mean, they came out, scored on the first drive. Fields looks good, and I'm like, oh, okay, let's see where this goes. I think they got a field goal, right? Yeah, I think it was just a field goal. They drove down.
I just know the final was 27-10.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
one of the few, and that was the only game I hadn't.
Yeah.
Because again, the Panthers in the drinking caught up with me.
Yeah.
I did see some of the highlights. Aaron Jones, after kind of looking not as great last week, comes back with a huge game.
Ball so hard, dude. He did. He balled. Balled out of his mind.
Clearly, the Packers have a good defense. I mean, they give up 3 points after that first drive.
Yeah.
I think that the Packers they're going to be fine.
They just played a Minnesota buzzsaw, dude.
Yeah.
And speaking of tonight, dude, we
Yeah.
got a double header tonight. Monday
I think
Night Football.
I think I picked Tennessee.
So you got
-10
you got
and-
Tennessee,
and
you
I
got
had
Tennessee.
Eagles
We got
-1.5.
yeah, perfect, dude.
Okay.
You're on the Titans at the Bills. Bills -10. I'm just taking the Bills landslide this.
You know what though? Think about this. Bills got the Dolphins next.
I know. So they
So-
can't think ahead though. They can't think ahead, but
are
it's
they
Monday.
already thinking ahead.
Let's hope. Imagine the Dolphins being in your fucking mind for a game you haven't even
And
played
it's
yet.
in Miami,
Oh.
which is a tough place to play,
Especially
when
if
you
you've
are
been
used
practicing
to
in Buffalo.
Living in Buffalo.
It's
Yeah.
very true, man. And then Vikings at Eagles. You'll catch me and you calling that game
Yeah.
live.
Hell yeah.
Comedians in bars watching football every Monday night. Tavern Law, free hot dogs, and wieners from Wolf.
Of course. With mustard.
Oh,
One thing
dude.
I was thinking about this game is so the Vikings beat the Packers last week,
Mhm.
and the Packers looked pretty good last night. Eagles beat the Lions last week. Lions looked pretty good. Eagles and Vikings could be
NFC
This
Championship.
could be like an NFC Championship.
Oh,
game
this could be a playoff matchup
Yeah.
for sure. I like Sirianni. I like what he's been doing so far. I hated him after I saw his first press conference last year. Dude just looks like a loser.
I heard this stat on the herd. The Eagles last season had the most explosive plays of any offense. I didn't realize that.
And then they added A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
You know, and Devontae Smith, the Slim Reaper.
Slim Reaper.
Favorite
that's
nickname
right.
in the fucking
That's
league right now.
We're going to be saying the Slim Reaper a lot tonight.
I like it. I love it, dude. I mean, him and Jalen Waddle, you know, on Alabama together. Yeah. Studs, man.
Yeah, now
Studs.
Waddle's back with Tua.
Waddle.
I
All right,
remember he
man.
did that.
We fucking wait. I mean, we did okay.
We
Let's
did
see.
all right.
Yeah, man. I
We
mean,
still got 2 games tonight, too.
Exactly.
We might be able to get above 500.
I'm getting there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, who cares? We'll count later. I don't really give a shit. I'll do better with this, guys. I'll get it all together. We're just having fun, talking sports, talking shop, picking games, being.
Is that the next thing we need to do is pick the games for this upcoming week?
Oh, well, if you want to run through it, baby,
You
come
ready
back.
for it?
Oh, I'm always ready already.
right.
Let's see what we got here. What's on slate for week 3 of this NFL football
so-
lovely season, baby?
So these lines, just to be clear, I got these from DraftKings about 11 o'clock today.
That's okay.
They
It's
were
still
the
a sports book.
Latest lines I got. So these are the lines and the over-unders I got. Okay, so Thursday, AFC North Showdown. We have the Steelers at the Browns. Browns are 3.5-point favorites.
What?
And the over-under in this game is 40.5. So they don't think it's going to be a highly scoring game.
Well, if anything,
High scoring, I should
if anything that Jacoby Brissett and Mitch Trubisky have shown so far this year is high scoring is not in any of their repertoires right now.
Is this the game we might see Kenny Pickett?
Oh man, did you hear the Kenny chants?
I did.
It was pretty rad.
I think they need to kind of consider this is like a really big game.
It is
them.
division opponent early
Yeah.
in the season. I mean, Steelers are still 1-1, so you
Right.
got to think. I mean, 1-2 isn't the end of the world.
But I mean, Mitch Trubisky is you're not going to the Super Bowl with Mitch Trubisky. I'm not saying you're going to the Super Bowl with Kenny Pickett, but you got to see what you got in Kenny Pickett.
Man, this is the point where you have a veteran team. So older led defense. TJ Watt going out hurt them so fucking bad. Because I mean, you still got Cam Hayward. You still got a lot of talent over there. I like Highsmith a lot. Steelers, man, you need a new O coordinator because I think it comes down to play calling. They are not doing anything. Browns though, -3.5.
Yeah,
that's a big line.
Well, they're at home.
I know. I'm going to take the Browns -3.5. This could be the year that Tomlin finally doesn't. You know, he's never had a losing season. It's bound to happen. Like it's bound to. I hate to pick it because I do like Pittsburgh as an organization, but I'm going to take the Browns. I think the Browns take. I mean, Browns should be 2-0 right now.
Right.
Too much talent.
They
man.
should be 2-0 for sure.
It's too much talent.
And I hate the only reason I'm going to pick the Steelers is because I don't think these teams are going to score a whole lot of points, and 3.5. I mean, this could be like 13-10. I mean, it could be really bad. So I'm going to pick the Steelers plus 3.5, and I just think that the Steelers have a little bit of a coaching advantage here, and maybe we'll see Kenny Pickett. Maybe we will see Kenny Pickett.
I mean, I hope and pray that it doesn't happen this game, but I do think it's going to happen before the end of the year. I'm going to go ahead and call it. I think it's more on injury, but we'll see. You know, it's the NFL. People get banged up, baby.
All right. Well, hey, like once again, you and I go on opposite sides to start.
It's the way we should.
One of the things I think is good, you and I, we don't just copy each other's picks. Like
No.
we're both you kind of get both perspectives on this show, right?
You do.
I mean,
It's a part of what we do. We took two different people. We're both comics and idiots, but, you know, we know our sports, dude.
Speak for yourself. Okay, we've got the Bengals at the Jets to kick off the Sunday games. Bengals are 4.5-point favorites. 43-point over/under.
I do not see the Bengals losing another game to a shitty opponent the way they just did. Don't get me wrong, the Jets could ride that high and keep going on that, but Jesus Christ, man. Joe Burrow against the Jets defense with Jamar Chase. Sauce Gardner got hurt yesterday too a little bit, by the way. So I'm trying to be like, you know, that guy, his stats, he's never allowed a touchdown in college or high school. Like, it's unreal. Like, his actual, like, resume is Darrelle Revis 2.0 in front of us. I just want to see if he can actually pull it off. But Bengals -4.5, give me that all day. We pick it overs, too, or we just...
I just like having the over/under. This game could go over.
I would pick the over on this. I mean, I've seen what the Jets just somehow pulled out of their ass with Flacco, but I don't think he can do it twice in a row, you know?
Yeah, I like the Bengals this week as well. Gosh, I mean, this is like desperation time. When you're 0-2, like they're gonna throw the kitchen sink at the.
Oh
Jets.
yeah, man. Especially Zach Taylor coming off, like you said, Super Bowl. I mean, their team is too talented, man. They have too much talent. Like they can't be playing like that, and it's all about protecting Burrow, keeping him up. He's been sacked 13 times in 2 games. Like, it's unreal.
All right, so we're both on the Bengals.
Give me the Bengals. Give me the Chiefs.
Speaking of Chiefs, we got Chiefs -6 at the Colts, 49.5-point over/under.
Woo, baby. I love the Chiefs. Excuse me.
This almost doesn't feel like enough points.
I mean, I think the Chiefs are going to – oh, man. I just feel that defense, who they're playing right now, the Colts are in a complete disarray, and then they have to come around with the Chiefs. It's a confidence and momentum thing, and a lot of people don't look at momentum in sports. It's a big part of it, man. Andy Reid in September. Have you seen his stats? Jesus Christ.
I don't know what it is, but I know it's good. I know his record's good.
Mahomes in September is 46-3.
That's insane.
Do you think they're losing to the Jets? Yeah, no. Give me the points. I'll take.
You mean the Colts?
Give me the Chiefs. No, give me the -6.
I'm saying they're playing the Colts.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, if this was a Sunday, like if the Chiefs had played Sunday, I'd probably take the Colts just because they're getting 6. But the Chiefs have had extra time to prepare. You just mentioned Andy Reid, off a bye, he's good. This is basically like they're off a bye almost, right? I'm going to take the Chiefs to cover the 6 points. I just don't see how the Colts are going to score.
I don't,
man. They can't score. They can't move the ball.
I mean, Pittman even coming back, but I just saw the Chiefs' defense, and also we've seen the Chiefs in 2 games play completely different, and that's what makes me know that team is going to win a lot of games. I mean, they're my early Super Bowl favorite right now. If I had to pick on any team to bet on right now, Super Bowl Vegas odds, I would say Chiefs are going to be your favorite. They won by a landslide in Week 1, and then won a tough come-from-behind game against a really tough divisional opponent. That's a great way to win, dude. I love it.
Absolutely.
What do we got next,
All
baby?
Right. Well, we're not going to see them play till tonight, but the Eagles are at the Commanders. Eagles are 3-point road favorites at Washington. 50-point over/under.
I mean, even though we haven't seen Week 2 technically from them, I like the Birds. Give me the Birds. And plus Carson Wentz, dude. Full Carson Wentz experience yesterday. The guy can make plays, but the guy also is just dog shit sometimes. I've never seen anything like it in my entire life.
Yeah, he just kind of like goes through these weird phases where he's just what's he
I
doing?
I don't know.
He has accuracy problems.
Yeah, man.
Clearly.
But he also he is so fucking talented. He like breaks sacks like it's going out of style. Sits here and just stays in the pocket. He's tough as shit. I mean, he sprained both his ankles in one game last year. How do you do that? Good for him.
I'm gonna take the Eagles -3 as well. I just think that they've just got more explosive playmakers than Washington does, and I think I just saw Washington lose to Detroit.
Yeah.
And I saw Philly, handle Detroit, and I know I hate to do that. It's like that. What do they call that? That math rule. But anyways, that's
I call it logic, my friend. I mean, if you play a tough team and you kind of put your foot on the gas, and then another team can't, that shows you what you are, baby.
All right, we got your boys.
Woo!
Bills again haven't played yet. They're 4.5-point road favorites at Miami.
Oh,
Miami's
God.
2-0.
I know, but Bills could easily be 2-0 after this slaughter of the Titans. I mean, Titans don't look like the best team right now. Yeah, they got Derrick Henry, but they're also still trying to replace A.J. Brown. You got Ryan Tannehill against Josh Allen. Anybody that doesn't take Josh Allen 10 out of 10 in that, you're out of your fucking mind. Give me the Bills. Love the talent. Love Stephon Diggs. Love everything that they're doing. They're against my fucking Dolphins, man. I hate it, but I just bet against my dog. There's my logic, okay? I bet against the Ravens last week, and look at what Miami did.
You bet on the Ravens.
I know, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I bet with against my team, and look at what we did. They came back, smacked me right in the fucking mouth, all right? And I want it to happen again. I'm going to do it again, dude. Bills are too good, man. I hate it.
Hedging.
I mean, this is a game we're supposed to lose. Like, Buffalo's too talented. Von Miller, fucking Stephon Diggs. Yeah, we got talent on offense, but look at their defense, man. And that's something that I don't think we can go toe-to-toe with them. I think it's a Bills win by 1, by like a touchdown. But I'm still thinking the Bills beat us, man.
So you think the Bills cover?
Bills cover.
Okay.
Bills, I'm going to take Bills like 28-21 is what I think the final score of that game will be.
I picked the Dolphins 2 straight weeks in a row, and I'm picking them a 3rd straight week. First off, they have, one more day to prepare. Bills are going to be on a short week. It's a road game. It's in Miami. I think they just played Lamar Jackson. He's similar to Josh Allen in that he can run, so the defense is a little bit more prepared. I don't think the Dolphins are going to win, but I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be like 27-24 Bills.
Ooh.
So I'm going to pick the Dolphins to cover, but the Bills to win.
Yeah, that's still. Hey, man, I'll take it. You still talk highly of my boys.
Yeah.
We're doing okay, man. We're doing okay. The Bills have been our fucking kryptonite for like years now. We beat the Patriots. We swept the Patriots last year. We beat New England every year. Buffalo is a team we always struggle against, man. And I feel like if I keep jinxing my team and we keep coming out, I'm going to do it all year long.
All right. So we are moving on to another AFC East team, and then the Ravens. Ravens are at the Patriots. They're 3-point road favorites. 43.5-point over-under. Also, I didn't say this last but the Bills-Dolphins has a 51.5 over-under. That's tied for the highest over-under.
Yeah,
on
they're showing explosive.
It should be interesting. So now we got Ravens at Pats. Ravens are 3-point favorites.
I just watched both these teams play my team, so I've seen both what they both bring to the table. Good luck, New England, on stopping that fucking Ravens offense. Holy cow. That was insane to watch. Devin Duvernay, fucking Rashad Bateman, tried to tell him coming out of last year. They let go of Marquise Brown. Everybody questioned it. Bro, they're good.
So you're taking
Mark
the
Andrews.
Ravens?
Oh, I'll take the Ravens minus 3. The Ravens are going to beat the Patriots by 40 points. They are going to beat the dog shit out of them. In Baltimore, too? Oh, yeah.
No, it's in New England.
Oh, fuck it.
It is
Either
in
way,
New
who
England.
cares? Good luck. Have you ever seen Belichick's son, Steve?
Yeah, I have. Oh, my God. He's such a dork.
Yeah. He looks like somebody put a spoonful of vinegar right in front of his nose, but he's got a mullet,
Yes.
too. He's just,
Yeah, dude, he does have a mullet.
yeah.
All right, yeah, I mean, I like the Ravens. I mean, at New England, I feel like the Ravens have kind of always had New England as like the
Oh, yeah.
Patriots have the Steelers number,
Mhm.
but the Ravens have the Patriots number.
They do.
No way New England keeps pace with Lamar Jackson.
No.
They were lucky to beat Pittsburgh. I mean, I just think Pittsburgh offensively is so inept. New England's going to struggle with any team that has a semblance of an offense.
Yeah.
The minute New England has to play out of its comfort zone,
Yeah.
not being ahead, not being able to lean on the run and having to lean on Mac Jones, that's when they're going to get in trouble. I think the Ravens win by 10. I think it's like 31-17 or something.
I'll go
Ravens.
30-7.
Yeah.
Or it could be 38-7. Who knows? I just see that being a landslide. I'm glad everybody's on fucking
I think
England.
Vegas is sitting there thinking people are going to take the Patriots at home +3.
Yeah.
Ravens, they roll.
All
I think
day.
It's not even close. All right, we got Raiders at the Titans. Raiders are a 1-point favorite on the road at Tennessee. I don't know what time this game is, which let me look at what time it is. Cause,
Going that East Coast, West Coast, baby.
Is it going to be a 4 o'clock game? Or
we still haven't seen what the Titans can make up for this week after losing that big little heartbreaker to the Giants and then seeing the Giants take that momentum and pull another W out. Who knows, man?
So you're picking the Raiders?
Not yet. Give me a second here. So Raiders -1?
-1.
Oh, yeah. I'll take they shouldn't be 0-2. McDaniel's going to have to get a win here soon. I just think it's the Titans. The bubble's finally breaking. I hate it for the boys. Shout out to the boys. Bussin', boom. Love you. But this team is just not going to do it this year, man. This is that time. I feel.
So you pick Raiders -1.
Raiders -1,
Okay.
baby. Devontae Adams, fucking, it's time, man.
Darren Waller?
Yeah, dude. I mean, Devontae only had 2 catches for 12 yards yesterday. Ooh, had a touchdown, though, but.
All right, I'm going to take Tennessee.
Okay.
I think they're going to be 0-2 after tonight. And I think Mike Vrabel's a better coach than McDaniels. I also think that them being at home playing at 1 o'clock Eastern time, which is going to be 10 o'clock Vegas time, which is really like, when most people go to bed in Vegas.
Shut up, Spearmint Rhino.
Yeah, I gotta go Tennessee here. I just, at home, getting a point. I'm gonna go with the Titans. I think the Raiders are a better team, but sometimes a better team doesn't win.
Oh, I know. We've seen that a lot. Oh man.
All right, we
so sleepy.
We got an NFC South showdown.
Ooh, this your boys, huh?
The Saints -3 at Bank of America Stadium in Carolina, taking on the Panthers. Panthers are 3-point dogs at home.
Oh man, I hate to see it, but I think you guys are gonna get ramrodded by the Saints. I trust me. I just watched that Jameis show, and it was pretty terrible. But I think Kamara's coming back next week. That's big to stop. You guys haven't showed me anything yet, and that defense from New Orleans is way better than what you just played against on the Giants. I hate it. I hate to see it, but I don't think Panthers are going to have a good year, man. This is one of those matchups where the Saints always just beat the shit out of you guys, and I feel so bad. Give me New Orleans -3, baby.
So the first week I picked the Panthers.
Yeah.
And the second week I picked the Panthers. So I'm going to pick the Panthers.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. You're showing the love.
Again, I'm not picking the Panthers because I'm a Panthers fan. That's a terrible reason to pick anybody. Look, it's a division game. They're at home getting 3 points. I just like the number. I'm going to take Carolina. Saints just played the Bucks. That's they had. You got to get up for that game. Obviously, Kamara coming back is definitely a concern, but I think Carolina is gonna. They're gonna lose this game by 2 points, but they're gonna cover the 3.
There you go.
I'll take the Carolina Panthers.
There you go. I mean, even if you get a dub, man, good for you. You guys finally need one, but
hey.
Tough matchup, man. Tough matchup.
So we've gone through 8 games. We've only agreed on 3 of them.
Sounds about right, man.
Or
this
4.
is what
we've agreed on 4.
A lot of parity in this league, baby. I mean, dude,
all right,
it's a good thing.
Number 9, here we go. So Lions at the Vikings. This has a 50.5 over/under. I'm actually surprised it's not even higher. Lions at the Vikings. Lions are getting 7.5 points.
I mean, Lions have made it a game every game so far. Minnesota, we're about to see what they look like again, We got Kirky Cousins on the bright lights. You never know what you're going to get on that one. But what time is this game? 4 o'clock game, probably?
This actually might be a 4 o'clock
game.
I
think that's a 4 o'clock game. Has the makings of it. Either that or it's the last 1 o'clock game, right? Either way.
It could be a 1:05.
Yeah, either way. We got 2 Midwest fucking juggernauts here.
It's going to be a 1 o'clock game.
Give me the points on the Lions, plus 7.5. I just think the Lions with St. Brown right now will keep up with Jefferson. Dalvin Cook and Swift, that's 1A, 1B right now. Those are 2 fucking good. These are 2 good offenses, and then we got to see which defense really comes out on top. I like the Lions with the points, man. I think they're a solid team this year. They're really fun to watch so far. Really enjoyed it. Plus 7.5. Give it to me, baby.
We have agreeance.
Ooh.
I mean, Vikings again. They're going to be on a short week. They'll have just played a primetime game.
Yeah.
Lions are feeling good about themselves. Not only that, but the Lions are apparently great at covering the spread. They've covered the spread the last 2 games. I think dating back to last season, they're like 10-2 or something.
Ooh,
on the
baby! I got to look into that.
I'm also going to take the Lions here plus 7.5. I mean, I'm not going to say the Lions win the game, but I wouldn't be shocked. Let's say Minnesota wins tonight and then has a letdown against the Lions. I could see it. But I'm going to take the Lions plus 7.5. I don't think they win, but they cover.
I like it, baby. I like it. What we got next?
All right. This is probably the worst game of the year.
I don't know, man. We've seen who.
Anytime you see an over/under that's less than 40, it is the Texans at the Bears. The Bears favored by 3. Bears are giving 3 in this one. So Texans are getting 3 points on the road in Chicago.
I feel bad that the Chicago had to play Green Bay at home yesterday after that week 1. Week 2 Green Bay team is just kryptonite, dude. Fields, they'll get it together. I feel like this is a game where, God, who sucks worse? I think the Bears suck less, so I'm going to take the Bears. What is it, -3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me the Bears with the points. I think they actually win this game. I feel for Lovey, man. He's coaching his ass off, but that Texans team is just I don't see anybody doing anything on that team all year.
Transition.
Can't wait.
Lovey Smith,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, used to coach the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like this is a big game for Lovey. The Texans are not – I don't think the Texans are horrible. I think Davis Mills is capable. I think they've played two good defenses, which is why we haven't seen their offense more explosive. Damian Pierce looked pretty good this past weekend.
He had 69 yards.
Yeah.
Hey.
I like the Texans getting 3 points. I'm going to take
Do
Houston
it.
here.
Get it, baby. I like their mascot. You know, he comes out on a four-wheeler. That's always pretty badass. I just feel the Bears, man. They're due. Eberflus. Bears aren't as bad. I mean, they're 1-1. The fuck? I forgot they beat
Bears
San
are
Fran.
1-1. Texans
Yeah.
are 0-1-1.
I know. That
So-
damn. How do you tie the Colts, dude? What's wrong with you?
Well, yeah, apparently the Colts are
Yeah.
really bad. Speaking of the Colts, they just lost to the Jaguars. Jaguars
Ooh.
are going to be in, I was going to
LA.
say San Diego, but they're going to be in L.A. taking on the Chargers. Chargers are 7-point favorites at home against the Jaguars.
The whale's vagina. San Diego.
All right, Brad, who you taking?
Oh,
on this
Herbert, a little banged up. We got we don't know if he's going to be back, you know? We don't know. Do we know any info right now? I mean, it's Monday, you know. It's only a few days
Let's
afterwards.
see. Let's
Most of
look
that
at
stuff will-
what we should probably know these guys.
It's all good, man. I mean, we're picking a week ahead because that's just pretty much what we're doing.
We're really getting on
Yeah,
these early
yeah.
lines here. I mean, we haven't even finished week 1.
I know. That's where we're at, baby. Usually it's only one, but this is week 1 of Monday Night Football is one game, but week 2 is a doubleheader. Go fuck yourself.
Let's see. Justin
hate you for that.
Herbert.
I think Herbert's a little banged up, you know? Oh,
I'm
shit.
trying to see if there's been any news. Doesn't say. He's day-to-day with fractured rib
So
cartilage.
day-to-day, fractured ribs. Williams healthy. We don't know. I guess is Keenan out a couple of games?
I don't know either.
Yeah, I
He's
know,
probably
man.
day-to-day as well
Yeah.
with a hamstring. Hamstrings are usually 2-week injuries.
Yeah. I mean, Jags, man, they
that
do.
being said, it'll have been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I don't think he suited up last week, mostly because it was a short week on the road.
Yeah. I mean, it was a big game, but still, that's smart. I mean, I like the Chargers this year. I like them a lot. They got a lot of talent. Jags are still the Jags. This is an elite defense, though. You got Joey Bosa. You got fucking Khalil Mack, J.C. Jackson. Derwin James body slamming. Travis Kelce is still one of the best highlights I've seen.
He like suplexed
Dude,
his
he fucking
ass.
got a single leg, took him up
Yeah.
top, put him right on the
Single
ground.
leg is a better
Oh, it was a
description.
fucking great technique all the way around. Use his hips, wrapped up, explode down. Couldn't have taught him any better. Give me the Chargers -7, dude. It's the Jags. Jags gonna Jags, dude.
I am also going to take the Chargers -7. I think that this is a trap bet by Vegas. Jaguars just won 20. They look dominant. First time I've put that word next to Jaguars, except when I was talking about my trip to the safari. But the Chargers, that was a stupid joke.
It's okay. I want to know what animal you dominated. A turtle?
No, the Jaguar dominated me. Yeah. Chargers -7. You really made the best point about this game. The defense for the Chargers is going to feast on Trevor Lawrence. This good week to start the Chargers defense.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, don't get me
Um,
wrong. Jags finally looked like a good. Peterson, great hire. It's going to take some time. This is just overwhelming. This is a team with talent. This is a Super Bowl
big
team
letdown
versus one of.
spot for
yeah.
Jacksonville too. I
Yeah.
mean, after beating the Colts at home, like you go on the road to face a team that's actually got
Deadly.
a quarterback that can move without a walker.
Matt Ryan's my age,
Yeah.
and boy, he looks it. Good Lord. Good fucking Lord.
He looked like you after a few Rumplemans. is what
Oh,
you're
yeah,
saying.
man. What do you mean?
All right, so we're both in agreement there. This is an interesting game. This is Packers. This is a 4:00 game. Packers at Tampa Bay. Bucks are 3-point favorites.
Ooh,
At
at
home.
home.
45-point over/under. We know Mike Evans is
Suspended, so this line could change
This
pretty
line could
easily.
easily change.
Man, I will take the Packers. I feel like they always this is the new Rodgers thing. They start shitty week 1, Then they get to beat up on like the Bears and Lions, feel good about themselves, get a little confidence. But they also get to get a little healthier. I think Bakhtiari is slated to come back next week from what I heard. Tampa, man, the Saints really gave them all they had. Saints have a great defense, and I honestly think the Packers defense better than the Saints. You take away Mike Evans, Godwin's hurt with that hammy too. Tampa's too beat up to have their way with the Packers. I think the Packers landslide this. I see them win by 2 scores.
This is, to me, a game that matters probably a lot to Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's ever beaten Brady.
Ooh,
He maybe has
think
beaten
about
him
that.
one time, but I actually don't think he has. I think he's 0-3 or 0-4 all time against Brady. This is about as susceptible as Brady has been. He's 45. He has no receivers.
Offensive line too.
I think Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. I think they win this game and they win it convincingly.
Yeah,
this
I
could
think
be
they
like
feast.
a beatdown.
Mhm.
Packers beat down the Bucks, and I don't know how good Tampa Bay is. Like I know they beat the Saints and they beat the Cowboys, who are both 1-1, but the Bucks can't move the ball offensively. They really can't. And the Packers. This just seems like a bad the Packers are catching the Bucks pretty wounded. I say Packers win this game and they cover. So
Love
we're
it.
both in agreement there.
Love it. Playoff Lenny is not playoff Lenny in the regular season, so I don't think he's going to be enough. And then, Packers D, man, solid defense. A lot of talent. I see it.
Tampa Bay, Green Bay.
Yeah, a lot of bays. Maybe I just may. Maybe.
Right.
What do you say? Maybe we eat some hay.
Out on the bay. I think that's how it went.
Good callback.
All right, so you know how I said the Texans at the Bears might
Was
be the worst game of the year?
Okay.
This might be the second worst game. We have the Falcons at the Seahawks. Seahawks are 3-point favorites at home. 42.5-point over/under. Brad, how you feeling?
I thought my
Battle of the
Seahawk.
Birds.
I thought my Seahawk noise set it in here. What happened to that boy? Who needs a soundboard when we have me and you? Bear fucker. I just feel that this is a terrible game, and no matter how
Do we
you
have to
slice
pick
it,
somebody?
no matter how you slice it, we all
This
lose.
could be a tie.
Yeah, nothing like a. How are we in the NFL in 2022, and we have to look at Marcus Mariota and Geno Smith head to head?
Jeez.
Fuck me. It could be a good game. The Falcons have actually looked good. They're due to win. The Seahawks, that was a fluke week 1. Honestly, I feel like they just out-schemed, out-coached, and they were mentally ready.
They definitely outcoached.
Yeah, and now Nathaniel
Hackett might be the worst coach in the NFL.
He's going to be watching coaching YouTube videos for the next few weeks,
He is an
dude.
idiot.
Oh, man.
How
Hate
did
it for him.
timeouts work?
Yeah. I just love that the
I
fans
thought
had to
that's
call
when you
out the
did it
time.
to your kid when they were
Dude,
bad. That's what
fucking hack it, more like whack it. Give me the Seahawks, man. -3.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like them, but I just, fucking bet on Geno. Why not? I don't care. Honestly, both these.
So, Falcons are 0-2. Seahawks are 1-1. Falcons are on the road at Seattle. I'm going to pick the Falcons because they've covered the last 2 spreads.
Yeah, man.
They seem to play everybody tight. They're getting 3. That's really it. I'll take the points.
Take the points with the team that actually showed they can hang.
Yeah, I think that Falcons, I wouldn't be shocked if they even won the game. I'll take the Falcons here.
All
plus
right.
3.
Got a couple more, baby.
NFC West Showdown. -4.5 points. The Rams are road favorites in the desert at Arizona. 51.5-point over/under. This is tied with the Bills Dolphins as the highest over/under on the week. Who do you like?
It's that Arizona offense that kind of just shows up when they want, which instead of the whole game, which is driving me fucking nuts. Kyler Murray's the quickest,
They scored
shiftiest.
29 points, Brad. They had 7 points
Yeah.
in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
They scored 29.
Yeah, exactly. So why can't you do that the whole time? What are we scheming? What are we doing here? Get fucking Kyler on the run. I know you want to keep him healthy, and I get the longevity game, but how about you just play to win a fucking game and coach to win a game? you know? But this is what happens. You got Sean McVay on the other side. Stafford looked good. You got Kupp still. Allen Robinson finally scored. Aaron Donald coming up the middle. God damn it. I want Arizona to win this game, but I just don't think they're going to, but I'll take the points.
So
I think the Cardinals are going to lose a tight game. I think they'll actually ball out, but the Rams are just too much, man. Give me the Cardinals plus 4.5.
Yeah, I took the Cardinals last week getting 5 points on the road. I'm going to definitely take the Cardinals getting 4.5 points at home. I don't know how Vegas is giving them some.
4.5 is a wild line.
Vegas obviously has a very negative perception of Arizona the last couple weeks.
They might have seen more of them than we have because we have just seen mostly,
I think the big thing is the Kyler Murray, off-season drama combined with the fact that I really don't think that their coach is any good.
Bro, he got paid. He got paid. And he should, because look at him, dude. He's so talented. So put it together on a scheme-wise, because that guy is a stud. Move him out of the I don't know,
Cliff Kingsbury and Kyler, there's some weird dynamics there. I'm going to take the Cardinals. I don't think they win, but I think they cover the spread. I'm going to say Rams win this game 31-28.
There you go. Good move.
All right. Sunday Night Football.
Ba-da-da-ba-da-da.
In Denver.
Ooh,
so
Rocky Mountain High again.
Nathaniel Hackett taking on the 49ers in Denver. 49ers at the Broncos. Broncos are 2.5-point favorites at home.
Is this the time?
Denver.
Is this the time that Russell cooks? Oh, Denver. In Denver, it's a tough place to play, but the Niners, with that, honestly, with Trey Lance getting hurt, it's a godsend for them. And I hate to say that because I wanted to see what Lance could do because he's got a cannon. You never know. It opens up things. But this eases the burden, and that fucking 49ers defense is stacked. Oh, man, and the Broncos have showed nothing. Give me the Niners.
Yeah.
I think the Niners – give me the Niners money line. I don't even need the points.
Yeah.
I think the Niners just win this game outright. It's going to be a tough little couple start for Russ. He's going to say we're going to really see what he's made of.
Yeah, I'll tell you, when I saw this, I thought this would be a pick-em. First off, Kyle Shanahan versus Nathaniel Hackett.
Oof.
Wow. Kyle Shanahan is going to out-scheme the shit out of Nathaniel Hackett. I see the 49ers taking the lead early in this game, and actually I feel like the 49ers will get out to a huge lead. I do think Russ will come back in the game and make it interesting. He's always had success against San Francisco, but you're giving me points, you're giving me the better coach, you're giving me the better team. I'm taking San Francisco all the way. I say they win. I'm going to take San Francisco to win 27-25.
Good man. Good man. Like I said, give me the money line on that. Fuck the points. The San Fran wins that game.
Yeah.
Kittle, if he comes back too, I'm waiting to see it, dude.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
The 49ers rushed for 189 yards last week. No Elijah Mitchell, no problem.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Just give it to Kyle Juszczyk at the 1 yard.
I like that guy, too.
I think Kyle Shanahan likes Kyle Juszczyk because he has the same first name.
Kyle and Kyle? Or just a white guy that just does everything well.
That's also. Are you talking about Kyle Shanahan?
Both. And I want to see both of them in the bedroom, and then I'll tell you how they are. Hey.
All right, speaking of Monday Night Football, that's the last game. We've got the Cowboys at the Giants. Cowboys are 3-point underdogs.
At home?
In New York.
Okay, in New York.
Giants are 2-0. Now, they have beaten the vaunted Titans and the Panthers. Who do you like Monday night between – this is a big game for the NFC East.
I think
Whoever wins this game, I don't know.
That's taking control. Well, you got Philly, too.
So
you got to forget.
Getting way ahead of myself.
You got to forget about those birds, man. Those birds are definitely going to be the favorites in this division this year, and they should be. Cowboys' defense has looked stellar. That's what's kept them in the game. If they just held Joe Burrow to 17, they're going to easily hold the Giants. Giants -3, I think that's just a little – too soon. Cowboys are still able to run the ball. Cooper Rush actually looked really well. He's 2-0 as a starter. Give me the Cowboys and the points, bud.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to win this game. It could be 23-20. Something like that.
Yeah.
I like the Cowboys too. They have a lot of the Giants are not good. they've just beaten 2 bad teams.
They're well coached, and they got a lot of energy
And
right
the
now.
Cowboys have – I think the Cowboys have actually played 2 good teams, and they're 1-1.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Cowboys.
That's what I'm saying. Micah looks great. Their defense actually looks unreal. You forget Trayvon Diggs. And the Giants are bound to – the wheels are going to come off at some point. Talent-wise, they're definitely behind.
Yeah.
I mean, Saquon can have a fucking stellar game, but Tony Pollard and Zeke.
I was just about to say, man, it looks like the Cowboys have kind of figured out how to use Pollard a little bit more in conjunction with Zeke.
Dude,
get your
first and second down to Zeke, run Zeke up the middle, and then or use him in play action, and then use Tony Pollard out of the backfield for whatever gadget you want to use. We can all fucking figure this out, you know? If Kellen Moore can, he looks – I'm not even going to say it.
Kellen Moore has been calling a pretty – I mean,
I know.
He
played a great game last week.
The thing about this game is it's like Daniel Jones – it's going to be less about – who do you feel better if they have the ball at the end of the game? I feel like I have more faith in Cooper Rush than Daniel Jones.
Danny Dimes.
He hasn't really had to win a game. I mean, even on the game where they came back and beat the Titans, it was Saquon that basically made
Saquon had that like 63-yard run to put him in the position to do it. But even the 2-point conversion,
he was
feed it to Saquon, man, and look at what happens. That's why you got quads like that. You should understand. Look at you buff bastard. Anything else you got for us, bud?
That's it, man.
Dude,
big
do
night
you want to pick locks, or you just want to keep?
Yeah, let's do the locks.
Let's pick a little. Let's put a little locks on our bagels here. Let's go real South Florida. We're gonna put some locks on our bagels. Gosh,
Who's your first? How about we do this? You do a lock, I do a lock.
Okay,
we do it.
Perfect. Yeah. I'll take the Steelers as a lock against the Browns to cover. Actually, did I bet on the Browns? Give me the Browns. Give me the Browns as my lock. Okay. Sorry, that's my lock.
Confident.
I did. I looked at your squared and I forgot I didn't pick that. Well, it's been a while. It's been an hour since I picked these.
No, the squares are.
No, that's you.
Put our initials in. All right, so I'm gonna star.
Give me, that's fine, dude. Give me the Browns, dude. I think the Browns. I think the Browns beat the shit out of Steelers. Like, I really see that as a game that I will definitely bet a lot on.
I am going to take as one of my locks. I am going to take the. I'm gonna take the Bengals. Ooh. I think the Bengals are in a spot. They're gonna win big.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna win big. I'm gonna take the Bengals.
Good move.
Right. And I'll just put a circle around the ones that I do.
I just circle. I get a star. I got a sunshine.
You get a circle.
I got a sunshine sticker today.
You get a star. I get a circle and a star.
They gave me a sunshine sticker. Did I do good? No, it just means you have Down syndrome. Another lock. I'm liking this one. Go Cardinals, baby. We're going Cardinals. All right, I want the Cardinals. I want him. I feel Kyler. I mean, he finally watching him move around is just so exceptional. And I think the Rams, with those points, give it to me, baby.
I'm going to pick the Packers as a lock.
Love
I think
it.
the Packers, I think they get it done. This is going to be a big win for Aaron Rodgers, I think.
I like it, dude.
Packers. All right.
And my other lead pipe lock of the week of the century. Shout out, Carl. Let's do it. I hate to do this to you. Give me the Saints.
All right, you got the Saints.
Give me the Saints.
All right.
I hate to do it to you, bud. I'm sorry.
I think you've done it every week.
Yeah, it is kind of. I'm glad you figured out by kicking the dick that I keep doing verbally.
Give me. I'm going to take the 49ers as a lock.
Fuck yeah.
The 49ers to me they're going to win the game. The fact they're getting points, I mean, is just icing on the cake. All right, so your locks are the Browns -3.5. Then you've also got the Saints -3 at Carolina, and you also have the Cardinals +4.5 at home.
Love it.
I went ahead and took the Bengals -4.5 on the road at the Jets. Took the Packers +3 at Tampa Bay, and the 49ers +2.5 at Denver. Nice.
A lot of fun games also
dude.
coming up this week. We're gonna have more fun tonight, bud. You stoked?
Oh, dude, I'm stoked. It's
Looking
gonna be the thing that's gonna be tough is we're obviously doing the Eagles Vikings, but the Titans and Bills are gonna be.
I know
at
we
the
could.
same time.
Here's the best part: we could talk about both because
Right.
who gives a shit?
During
It's our
commercial
world.
breaks.
Yeah, it's our world.
Which
we can say
game are
whatever we
Eli
want.
and Peyton gonna do?
I have no idea. We've been compared to the Manning cast quite a lot,
Yeah.
with absolutely no credentials like those two had.
That was hilarious.
Yeah. Thank you.
That was
Thank you.
awesome.
It's like I do this for a living.
How about they do the Palmer brothers? or
Oh
something?
man, I don't
Yeah.
think Carson Palmer has enough personality to carry that for 5
You're right.
minutes.
He does not
Jordan,
have a
you know,
personality.
Jordan will teach a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Who
I can't
is
say
The
that.
Tiki Barber and his brother. Although I
Oh,
think
Rondé?
Tiki's in some trouble.
Tiki and Rondé. What did Tiki get in trouble for?
Or maybe it's Rondé that's.
I think you're
don't
thinking
know.
about Tiki Torches, not Tiki Barber.
That's right, Charlottesville. I was there. I was not carrying the Tiki.
It's
torches.
okay. You look like you were definitely shopping at that
Yeah.
Home Depot.
Are you kidding me? I was there looking for work. Come on. Fred.
Get more tan than say that. You'll be
Yeah.
able to pull it off. Well, this has been another episode of Cool and the Wolfgang. Thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for riding with us. We got NFL games coming up. Who cares about college anymore? It's all. Hey, did you see App State though pull that off?
Dude, App State's season has been amazing.
I mean, that's the only game I think I'm ever going to watch in
mean,
college ever again.
I love App State. I love watching them.
yeah.
Every game they've been in has been amazing.
I think
This is what a ride for fans in Boone. I mean, holy hell.
I mean, it's not like they got anything to do besides mushrooms in that game. So I mean, it's good to have electricity there. And they had Luke Combs on game day. I don't know if you saw that.
No.
McAfee's on game day now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
shout out McAfee, dude. Been a big influence in my sports life lately. I don't know how it snuck in there. Never was a fan. Never was a Colt fan. Knew about him in West Virginia because I played that old NCAA game with like Pat White and fucking Steve Slayton. That West Virginia team.
Oh, yeah. I
And then
remember
even
that.
after
Noel
that,
Devine.
Noel Devine. You get it, Gino. They had some fucking
Yeah.
rides there for a while, man.
I remember I used to take Percy Harvin and put him in at quarterback.
Oh, bud.
Man. I saw Percy Harvin play in
Florida.
high school.
Oh shit!
high
Where did he play in
school.
high school?
He went to a school in Virginia.
No shit.
I want to say it was definitely a beach school. I'd have to look it up, but yeah, he had 7 touchdowns in the state championship game. 7 touchdowns.
Oh, I watched him at Florida.
He had a
and
passing touchdown, a rushing touchdown, a receiving touchdown.
Yeah.
Like he was unstoppable.
I told everybody when he got drafted by Minnesota, I was like, I drafted him in fantasy. I was like, and that's hard for a rookie to make a solid pick. And I was like, dude, it's on. And he did. He tore it up until he got hurt. I hate that for him. I mean, the Seahawks. He won. He returned the
That
opening
Super
kickoff for a
Bowl,
touchdown.
He was unreal.
And then couldn't
Like-
play the next. Didn't miss. He missed every game that season. Plays in the Super Bowl, dominates, then gets hurt again before the next season. Does the same thing.
He was
It's
great with Minnesota when he was
Yeah,
healthy.
that's
too.
what I'm saying,
I
man. He
mean,
was a stud for like.
he was
had-
like Cordero Patterson if Cordero Patterson had been what we thought.
Yeah.
Cordero Patterson
Well, I mean,
could be.
dude, Patterson is still a stud somehow,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's unreal.
It's kind of like Percy Harvin is having like the front half of a career.
Yeah.
Cordero Patterson.
Cordell Patterson.
in his early 30s is breaking out as
I
a
know.
running back.
I love it, dude. I love it. Well, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Been a pleasure, man. Anything else you got for these little kids?
Go Panthers.
Nah. Wow. Your panther is definitely. Yeah, your panther's definitely dying in a zoo somewhere.
They're gonna
right
win
now.
this week.
I'm sorry to keep picking against your team.
They're
but
gonna
you've
cover
picked on
the
my team.
spread. They're gonna cover the
Nah.
spread. Yeah, I'm supporting your team.
I
and
know,
you're
and I'm just taking a dump
great.
on
You're
you.
just like
I'm
my
s-
father. It's all right.
I care about your dreams, Wolfgang. I love you. Kids, be good. We're out of here. Peace.